Welcome back, everybody. It is time to continue the U.S. campaign here on Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, and I want to take a look real quick at our fleet as it now exists. I've gotten refit, I've repaired, I've built the crews back up, and here's where it stands. We have the USS Hussar, which is a 4th rate 1794 Razy class. That's my best ship as of now. We got the Revenge, which is a 5th rate Hermione class, Enterprise, which is a 5th rate, Virginia, a 5th rate, Dominion, 5th rate, Independence, a 6th rate Porcupine class, Boston, 6th rate Porcupine class, and then we've got our 2 troop ships, Minerva and Margaret. We are going into a sea mission, but there are a couple of other side missions as well. So the first thing I want to do is look at the Stay Hungry mission and see exactly what it is that we're facing on that one. Once I do that, I can determine what extra ships I will have available to me to do any of the side missions. Okay, so it looks like we can take up to 6 ships, and there doesn't seem to be a limit on the size of those ships. So in theory, we could take basically my entire sea fleet except for 1 ship into this mission. So that's pretty good, but that also tells me we're probably facing a lot in this one. So it's going to be interesting. We probably aren't going to be able to do more than 1 side mission. Before I do that, I do have a bit of available money. I've got 10,000 available, and I do have a few upgrades available to some of these ships, mainly the Hussar, but it looks like they're available to all of them. The Hussar is the one that I really want to harden that hull, because I've run into some problems with that where it just doesn't, of course it's overweight. So we're going to have to bring down the size of the crew just a hair to be able to compensate for that. So there, we've got that hardened hull. It's going to give me 10% armor HP as well as structure HP. Let's go ahead and do that upgrade. Let's see if we can do the same on some of these other ships. Explosive barrels are available if I decide I want to turn one of these into a fire ship. I'm not entirely sure I want to do that, though. And some of these crews are a little smaller than I'd like. I may go ahead and bring up the crew numbers on some of these, just to give myself a little bit more manpower, because I've got a little extra money to be able to do that now. And we're going to go ahead and dive into this one. Independence has got a pretty small crew. So does Boston. These 6th rate ships, I don't know what they're worth. Let me take a look at that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and send 1 ship on this Northern Hunt mission. It's got a 62% chance of success. So we'll go ahead and take our chances with that. Everybody else is going to go into this main mission, this Stay Hungry mission, which I expect is going to be a bit of a challenge. Okay, so what I've decided to do here is I'm going to take 5 naval vessels along with this one of my troop ships, the Minerva. And I'm going to try something I did before, which is to use that as a way of boarding, because this is going to be a tough mission. We received a convoy report with strong guards. Ships carry salaries and reinforcements for the British garrison in Canada. Capturing 1 or 2 transports would give us a huge advantage. The British will be weakened and demoralized. If enemy resistance is strong, we can just retreat. No one will blame us. So let's pause here for just a second. We can see what we're up against with the British. The Kingston, the Oracle, and the Phoenix. I feel like I can take them on okay. It's these other ones that worry me. We got these 2 with 500, pretty loaded with 2 decks full of guns, as well as these ships here. And these are the ones that I have to capture 1 of. You can see capture 1 of those, eliminate the enemy fleet, and save my fleet. It says do 1 of them. So, I mean, I guess in theory, I can win the mission by just getting my fleet over here to the safety zone. So that's certainly an option without having to take him on. But we're going to at least try to take on this fleet. I don't feel like capturing 1 of those other vessels is really an easy or feasible option for me at the moment. But we'll see. We're gonna start into this, and we'll see how it actually plays out. It may be that I get those options to do that. We're going to start getting ready for chain shot here to begin. See if we can slow these guys down, make it a little harder for them to maneuver. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send my 5 ships that are ready for action up against his line ships here, and then we're going to send Minerva down to try and intercept Imperial and Kestrel. We may be able to capture both of those with Minerva. So it's basically going to be 5 on 5 otherwise. Now, he may not allow me to make it happen that way, but that's the plan. All right, I'm going to send Dominion and Revenge down against those guys. All right, so far so good. We're dealing with the Kingston's sails pretty good here. We're going to bring Dominion over, see if we can start hitting them on the other side before we even come up against these other ships. Those other ones are getting away, though. I'm not sure that's really even going to be an option. So it may be that what we decide to do here is just try to deal with his fleet and then get out of here before reinforcements come. Because I'm sure this is not going to be the end of this. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to solid shot now. Okay. And then we'll slow things down. All right, I'm going to bring Revenge around this way. We may just have to send Minerva to go deal with these 2 big ships, because I don't think we're going to catch those other ones. Minerva's just too slow in maneuvering to be able to do that. All right, let's send Husser over this way, and we're going to go after sails again. Minerva might be in a little bit of trouble here. They may try to board me. Let's switch to canister. Okay. All right, we're looking good as far as dealing with the Kingston. I'll drop these sails some. All right, where's Minerva? This poor thing is just so slow. Hussars lost 65 men. We got to be careful with them. All right, let's see. Come on, Minerva, get in there. All right, Virginia's got some problems, so we're going to have to be careful with them. All right. Oh, a little glitch in there. Good night. This is where a good fire ship would come in handy. All right, we're gonna have to get Virginia out of here at this point, I think. All right, Minerva. Let's get in there and take out the Kennington. That's the goal here. Unless Dominion gets in the way. There we go. Okay. There we go. We'll see how this works out. So far, not so good. Dang. Alright, now it's getting better. Nice. Okay. I think that may have to be good enough. The Hussar surrendered? What? Oh boy. Alright, well that actually makes my job a little easier, because now I can go back and take these other ships. That just means I lost a lot of crew. Alright, we're going to put Enterprise on AI for now. Phoenix is chasing Virginia. I think now we can deal with the rest of these guys pretty effectively. Dominion can take Hussar back. If we can get Kennington out of the way, we can take Minerva over here to try and capture another one. Alright, how are we going to do this? We'll get revenge to capture them. Just can't get alongside Hussar. Enterprise is in bad shape. We gotta get them out of there. Just run away. Yep, Enterprise surrendered. Okay. This has been a nightmare from the start. Got the Kingston. Now we're going to get Hussar back. Oh, we actually rescued the crew. Excellent. Perfect. There's Oracle. Alright, so here's where things stand. I've captured... What? Revenge? No, that's one of mine. I've captured Kingston, Dominion, and Oracle. and I've lost Enterprise at the moment. Now, this may be enough of a situation where I can just say, you know what, I've already done enough. Let's just get out of here, because I feel like if I try to go after these two ships, that more is going to happen. I probably should just leave well enough alone. I could maybe go and grab the Enterprise back, but then I risk having to take on Leopard, and I have nothing that can take on Leopard at this point. So this may be one of those situations where we just have to be thankful for what I've got and just get everybody out of Dodge at this point. Just run. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to start just sending everybody toward the safe zone. I'll come out ahead, even though I lost a lot of crew. I'm going to grab a 68 gun in Kennington that I didn't have before. And I'll lose the Enterprise, but that's an acceptable trade-off, I think. Okay, so here's the thing. Enterprise is trying to chase us down. So I'm going to turn Dominion around, and we're going to grab Enterprise back. But we got to be careful, because Leopard's right behind them. Actually, maybe, you know what? Maybe not. I just don't think it's worth the risk. And we still have to get by the Phoenix. So this is going to be a challenge still. Alright, we came up alongside Phoenix and it looks like we caught him on fire. We got a bit of an issue here. I don't know what in the world Kingston was doing, but they got in Minerva's way and now they're slowing Minerva down. Kennington's going to be just fine to get out of here. And we've got Virginia just about to safety, even though they're probably one of our more intact crews at the moment. Alright, I think we're going to get Enterprise back. We're going to go for a last-ditch effort here to try and capture her while Phoenix is far enough away. If it's possible. We're going to give it a try. All right. That means we're going to get Enterprise's crew back too. So that helps a lot. Now let's get both ships to safety. Okay, so here's the situation. We ended up losing the Minerva, which is a major blow because I also had troops on that ship. So I had some of my army there, but all in all, what we come away with is this. 3 captured ships and lost 1, so we kind of netted 2 ships. Equal numbers of losses on both sides. So the Kennington, the 68-gun ship, the Kingston, and the Oracle. So I feel like I come out on top, even though I did sacrifice some soldiers and a number of sailors. I grab a 68-gun ship, which is a significant addition to my fleet that'll by far be the best ship I've ever had, and hopefully comes in handy and allows me to use future missions to make up for what I lost there. Okay, so we're doing both the side missions, so now we can go ahead and go to the next stage. Let's see what happens here. Your recent actions in the New York area have brought us a much-needed reprieve. Another 32-gun frigate is ready for service, and a large amount of funds have finally been freed up and are now available for distribution. Please take your pick. Give me the funds, please. Oh, wow, that helps a lot, 55,000. So that's definitely going to help make up for that loss of manpower that we just suffered. So a whole slew of new missions available. We've got new technology available. Continental Journal, let's see, a little bonus to ship repair. I want to look at the side ships, or the side missions, and how we did. Excellent. We did manage to get success on this one. Heavy damage to the Independence, but heavy damage to 2 other ships as well. Northern Hunt, another 10,000, so that's why we got so much money. It wasn't just that last mission. So 37,500 is what we got for that one. So it looks like Raid is next. That's a land mission, which couldn't come at a worse time after having lost a lot of my land forces. But let's take a look now what we're facing. We've got the HMS Kennington here, which is a third-rate Ardent class, and we do have the ability to purchase that, although it's not going to be usable for this next mission. But we need to start building up the Navy again. It means we're going to probably have to buy another troop ship, because right now I've only got one available to me. We may sell off a couple of these smaller ships, the Boston and the Independence. They seem to be kind of unnecessary as my fleet goes larger. But let me know your thoughts. That was a mixed bag there. That might have been a mission where it might have been better just for me to tuck and run, but I really just can't pass up the fact that I did get a 68 gun third-rate ship out of that. So in the end, I feel like whatever I sacrificed to get that was probably worth it. But let me know in the comment section below what you think, and we'll see you again in a couple of days with another episode. Thanks for watching.